Alrighty. New day, more mapping. Okay, fucking southwards. Well, I'm going to change the name. Righty. The fucking cost is destroying everything. Yeah, the game crashed. Yeah, my server lost contact with the real. Okay, thank you. Well, nothing I can do there, sadly. Okay, the game crashed, but this is a nice start, I'm not gonna lie. Well, sadly it happens. Hey, do someone talk, Coco. Adios. Can I enter now? Yes, and of course I lost the map, it counts as I tried, and I cannot longer do the abysses, and I lost everything. Okay. Just because the game say, no, you can't be happy. You are here to suffer. Map attempted. And you keep getting me out the game with no possible way to do nothing, and you say attempted. Well, sad. I mean, as long as I can get the Atlas point, I think I am fine, to be honest. So I just find the boss and kill it. I think it's actually up there. Oh, poor guy. That's a skill issue. More rare monsters. I want a lot of rare monsters, so give me more. Ah, wait a second, I need to restart this. I want to restart the music real quick. Wait, there it is. Boom. Oh, now I think about it. I totally forgot I need to do the ascendancy. I finished this map. Well, I got another gene, so that's nice. I complete this map and I go for it. Village full, there are runes, throwing thunders. Okay. Okay, this one. Put banner. And more tornadoes. I am throwing more tornadoes than a fucking Kuchalador, and that's illegal because that thing likes to spam tornadoes. Hey, wait, I was going to melee. Bro, die. Okay. Okay, there are starting to be more rare monsters and I like that. Good. Tier 11. There's a magic monster, regress rare monsters. Yeah, I already have them. I can save this. Early victory. Just cowardly. Just cowardly. Okay, digging Bulgarias. Stone here. Time to do the ascendancy. Alright, let's go. Oh, right, I am not moving, I am not moving the tornadoes. Let's get the water. Okay, I totally got a decent amount of water. Having a good build here is actually quite nice. Less maximum honor. No, that's horrible. Armor is decent, I prefer this one. It's fine, I lose a bit of honor, whatever, that's why I have honor resistance. And as long as I don't get hit, everything is going to be fine. I think it's worth for me to go rolling. And grants you a boon. I'm definitely going to that. Okay, more survival. I need to keep moving so I can both the tornadoes, avoid the enemies as well. Die. Killing the rare monster is something that I also need to do, because that way I can get keys. That's the spider. Ah, so I make this ways faster. Okay, wait. I mean, what I could probably upgrade from this wheel is only the belt and the glow, and the belt and the the belt and the rings. Upon reaching 0, no revive once. Oh, okay! Platinum, room times. You can restore it. Oh no, remove after killing the next boss. This is a free debuff, so I am going to take that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I did not see the trap I had in front of me. Whoosh. Whoosh. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. There it is. Fatal rare monsters. Alrighty. First trial completed. Turkey. Hey. Careful there. My god, the helmet is fucking broken. What did Lyser give to me? Holy moly. I mean, bro, the tornadoes did not even reach the enemy and the spirit already killed them. Boom. Oh, this thing is fucking broken. What level do you need for this? 75. No, 65, sorry. No, the boss is already dead. No, poor boss. What have they done to you? Number 7. And number 4, I'm going to put everything. Check later. Alright, Bavala, what do you have for me? I'm going to secure the run. Silver ring. I have 5 keys. I am always looking for rings for now because there is always the chance that I get something better than what I have. It has cast speed. And I have 4 silver keys, so all good. Anyways, I am going to save a lot for the final room. Less waterfall. Restore honor. Okay, this is. Well, on low life, you have no armor. Lost 20 seconds, you take damage. Okay, it's fine. I'm going to take that one later. Enemies get a lot of resistance when you enter those areas, new areas. Like the last floors, the enemies have a lot of resistance. I'm missing one? Ah, that one, okay. Hey! Thank you, Phantom Bro, for covering me. Oh, grants you a boon. Yeah, definitely I'm taking this one. Like, okay, losing water is a bit of a pain, but like, for that I need to get hit. If I am careful and I don't get hit, all good. There are no enemies here and I have to go for this side. No, I have to go down there. Oh, Arcanist, okay. Well. If I get something like more move speed or more damage, this is done. At least give me more move speed so I do this faster. I think there is another here. Tapestry relic. Grant you a random boon. Rejuvenate and Market's right. Pretty useless for me. Oh, okay, it's right. Sanctuaries. Okay, I need to stop them. With the drops. Drops deal more damage, increase the jump price, you can restore an honor. I am going to pick this one again. So far I have done the first two floors hitless, so that's really nice. Oh, thank you. There's nothing wrong with my... No. I think I left a tornado without buffing and it was absorbing my previous whirlwind. For an instant I got confused about why I am not dropping the busted twister. And then I can take this key. You are not always talking to the room you select. That's fucking over-trolling. Like, I am not going to pick that one. No matter what you tell me. Because I imagine you took the room that it has the debuff that is going to make you fail the room yes or yes. That's horrible. Like, you have a build on energy seal. Okay, enjoy losing your energy seal, for example. It's a rare one. They are dropping fire there. Yeah. The Terracotta Sentinels, okay. Rise from death, my bros. Let's fight. I mean, they try it. That's what matters. Watch out, because sometimes they still do their attacks when the other one dies. That's why I want to be careful. Chase items. Okay. You have given me what I needed at once. Thank you so much. Ranger, medium, gold, mysterious, gold arcanist. Not bad, not bad, thank you. I'll sell it later. Okay, let's go. So far, so good. Bulky. Ah, this is ritual, okay, easy. I have now more damage, so I can relax the entire run about that. This is, you cannot restore the honor, lost water, sacred water, but I want the key. So I am going to pick that one. I already have all the upgrades I want, so I can chill. As long as I have more damage, I am happy. Ouch, I got hit. Sup. Well, 2 floors until I got a first hit. I consider it a victory. And there are also a lot of traps here, so... Let's see, how do I do this? Oh, I see now. Die, everyone. Don't get real parameters. Yes, I'm going to pick that one. Because maybe there is a chance that I take a bit of damage, but I get a buff. And I can perfectly take that. Oh, I froze him. Oh, I thought I could have killed him, but it's fine. No. No. Give me more keys, please. Oh, there you are. It resisted. Interesting. Like I say, the monsters have a lot of resistance in the Sekema. So always be careful with them. Depends on the monster as well. But that is also the thing, if I land a critical, I am going to ignore the resistance, so... Hehe. Ouch, this one hurts. Because I will not be able to get keys, but... I mean, I am getting on a steady supply, so I can take it perfectly. Bro, the monster has not appeared! How did you kill it? Stupid ghost! Stop stealing my monsters! Ouch. Yeah, that was my mistake. I went to melee on that one. I could perfectly just hug this corner and just kill everything that appears. Dead. Bulky. I cannot lose the holy the sacred water if I spend it before. Big brain. Oh, thank you. Ouch, I got hit again. There's a lot of narrow corners here. I know we'll need to play differently. Also, I don't roll in that much. Chase items. Monster deal less damage, or I restore cover a bit of honor. They deal less damage, why not? If they deal less damage, I lose less honor, so that's the logic. Beware of the scorpion sting. Ah, he went on the ground. That's a pain when it happens. Find him. The scorpion is very easy for me. Like, most of the time you just want to let him attack, go quickly to his back. That's how you kill it fast. Arcanist. Nice. Mysterious. Arcanist. Okay. I'm getting some currency, which is nice. What do you have? I only have 150, it's okay. The last room. Well, the last room, the last floor. Your cool's with unfable. Okay. A bit less of movement speed if I get hit. All good as long as I don't get hit. Find and defeat rare monsters. Oh, I am going to beat the shit out of that asshole. Of course I am going to. Okay, Twister is working very nice here. I also need to be careful to how to use it. Like, I need to, for example, throw it here, so there is a bigger chance that the tornadoes bounce. Okay, but don't give me lag, please, game. Can we work together this? Okay, it's because it's loading showers. All good, it's finishing. Boom! Go, kill them. Kill my enemies. Now I think about it, I can just hide and let the phantom kill it. How many shaders are you still loading? I'm going to wait a bit. We finish it. Perfect. I don't want to get a spike of lag and suddenly losing most of my honor because of that. And I gain a random boon. Cannot be damaged until you complete the next room. Let's go! Give me that silver key. Ba-da-da-ba. Da-da-da-da. I cannot be damaged. I mean, okay, I may be invincible, but I don't like suddenly enemies appearing over me. Oh, okay. Let's do this one. This is the rare one. Dark jars are insanely dangerous because they can destroy you. I mean, if you take the debuff that you get, with each time you get hit, you lose 5% of anything, you're going to die if they hit you with that attack. Because it hits you like 10 times. This debuff I have avoided at any cost. And if you get it, I really recommend you to remove it. Because the allotted temporal also does that, it hits you a lot of times. With specific moves. Boom. Now I think about it, I still need a way better build, so doing this nearly hitless is quite nice. I got hit a couple of times only and I lost a bit of honor, but nothing that bad to be honest. Okay, I was not throwing tornadoes there, that's good to know. Okay, take it. Oops. Let's see, what do you have for me? No. I think I am not going to lose that much honor. Oh fuck. Ouch. The fact that they have more HP is going to be very bad. Oof. I have to take it. I cannot take the other one. It sucks, but it is what it is. Tankier enemies. I mean, I just want to avoid it. It looks like I'm killing them pretty fast. There's a merchant. You and your minions deal less damage. Nope. I don't know how much water, so maybe if I get a bit, I can get something. Oh, I get hit again. Yeah, that was bad. That was on me because I went melee on them. That's totally on me. But no, this is not making no difference. that the enemies have more HP, but the Alot is going to have more HP if I recall correctly, so that's bad. But it's okay. I have bonuses, like, I still have 1 life now I think about it. What a putiaso. He was preparing an attack, I prefer to go... That's it, I prefer to go away. I can still hit him, so... Boom. Real complete. That's what I love from Twister. Maybe with more projectile speed this works even better because the tornadoes move more. Ah. I got hit, so I recover from that. Oof, I can take 2 keys or this blessing, but this one is really good because it also removes that debuff. I already have a lot of keys. Well, on low life. Nah, I am going to... Oops. I was going to take the key, but I misclicked, so all good. Anyway, that one, it's fine. Doesn't matter. I mean, I have a lot of keys. I was going for that, like, well, why not? Let's get even more. It. Yeah, now we are here. Let's go for it. Okay, I think there are more here. Yes, there's another. Oof, this map is... Okay, this is big. I do not remember this being this big. Unless... Yeah, I got a bit reckless. I got hit maybe by one bot. Oh, he hit me again. Okay. Then a gun run move, remove a random affliction. Oh, okay! I only have 4! No, not in... Ah, no, okay, they drop it. Okay! Like, for like a second I was like, oh my god, no way I have no sacred water, because I got hit, of course. You can see an internal room ahead of the trial map. And you removed that. Okay, whatever.
This battle is our sacred duty.
Your defeat has been predestined. It is written in the sands.
Okay, stay a lot. Let's do this. Okay, that hits as well. No way! No way! Ah! Well, thank you, game. Again. And of course I lost the trial and I have to do it everything again. At least let me continue it. If not, I give up for today. I'm gonna wait until servers get stable. I'm going to give it a couple of tries, but the game is working very bad. Okay, can I enter or not? That's the question. It crashes. All the time I'm trying to enter. I cannot see them. I think I need to restart the game. I wanna check the Discord. Is more people suffering this? Oh, another person was like me. Okay. Seems like it's happening on London. Let's try Amsterdam. Okay. Let's see if I can save this. I lost a bit of honor. The game is not going to return me that. But I don't care. I am going to do this. You wanna play it a lot? Okay, let's play. I killed you many times and I have to. Okay, what did it hit me with? Fuck. I'm not controlling well my movement with this. Yeah, exactly. It only ends one way. I defeating you. I cannot see with my own specter. Again? Okay, motherfucker. Let's fucking do this again. Fucking take that. Ah. Okay, I needed to kill him 2 times, but I got it. What do you have? 2 passive skill points. You gotta give me a divine after this, you motherfucking game. Time Lost is also a really good one. Arcanist. Okay, yeah. Gold Hoarder. Okay, Time Lost. Ano? Ay. Not gonna lie, I saw myself doing again the entire trial. But okay. Swapping servers worked. Medium relic, mysterious, gotcha. Another silver key, okay, thank you. Royal, if I recall correctly, yeah, gems. Body armor, gold royal, shield, helmet, silver royal. To be honest, now I am here, I'm going to get rubies, sapphires, and that stuff. Oh, silver arcanist. I nearly missed this one. Okay, warrior, helmet, body armor, helmet, body armor, mysterious, small relic, why not? Mysterious. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I am not going to complain, I like it this. Goodbye, Papala, thank you. I am exhausted and I just started the morning. Fucking stupid asshole game. But I did it. This is a good anecdote. So it's probably London server who is having the problems. Okay, let's check. I'm going to take all my gems and check them. If not, I don't like them. Time to do transmutation. No. Attack speed with the spears, that's good. Attack speed. No, it's critical spell damage and I don't need that. Okay, which ones do have attack speed on the spears? Attack speed on the spear, attack speed on the spear. It's only 2%, but... Okay, I take it. Mostly because what I'm interested most right now is on attack speed. So when I get level up, I can give this up. Was hard. Okay. It's doing a shit. Ah, all of them need to be rare, okay. To be honest, I can perfectly make them all rare. I need to bail that one. Increase the attack speed of your mark skills. Okay. Magnitude of poison. It has attack speed. It's okay, I guess. Maybe this one for a friend is good. Okay, I'm going to say what I have right now. Alrighty. Trial of schemas is done, so I can save this barrier. And this one I won't need it anymore. For the points. What is mountain teachings? While you have a new amount of mountain teaching, you use yourself an attack granted by this class. Deal 50% more damage. Enemy hit you table that will deal damage less than equal to you. You have 50% more stun threshold. You don't gain in any. That's near the enemies, I don't need that, I am range. I'm going with this for now. I can always change this if I need to. Alrighty. Let's visit the monastery one sec for real quick. Boom. I only have 400. Currency item, okay. It took it. Think attack improve. And this spear is only for attack speed. How much? is a spear with a bit more of attack speed, for example. Only attack speed. I only care about that. Attack speed. Item category spear. Let's say I want 30%. Okay, 28. 26. This is not. Maybe it's this one. Okay, this one is the local one. Let's say 30. No physical damage. Yeah, but this is spear. Sky's lever. This is what people use. Probably. But I don't care about that. I'm not going to pay that. Say 26. Oh, no, not that much. 26. Exalted. And it's 6% attack speed. Why not? I just wanna give it a try. And I'm seeing whether the spare 7 is even more expensive though. I don't know. Let's see if I can put... I'm going to put this one for 3 for example. Let's see if it rolls. I don't think so. Oh, okay. I have seen it. Important stat is that one after all. Okay, let me try another perspective. Social skin, market panel. Attacks per second. Let's try this. Yeah, that is why people use this spear. Okay, I'll learn something new. No, this spear is god tier, so I am going to keep it. Ah.
Lui, étincelle, fragment essentiel.
High Fortress. I'll probably path a bit to do bridge stuff. Let me see I think I'm going to focus a bit on the normal Atlas. Someone wants that. Let's see if they buy it.
Ton chagrin annuel, toute l'éternel. Veilleuse. Attends la toile, s'efface.
For an instant I thought it was going to crash again and I'm going to curse everything. No, it's probably the shaders again. Blacksmith whetstone, yep. I want a few of those, mostly because in case I need to upgrade. Because it will probably be the case. Well, somebody soon. Die, abyss monsters. Die. Die with the power of wind. The power of very angry wind. Oh, thanks God oh, perfect. Abyss tablet, thank you. Now I think about it, I should also kill the Arbiter so I can start making yellow tablets. That's also really nice to have. Is there? Teleported so fast. Okay, go careful. Fuck! And this is why I gave area to the banner. I was still inside. Let's go. Okay. Careful here. Wait, I am losing HP. I don't like it. Fucking burn. Okay, he's dead. Got it? I mean, too much fucking burning ground here. Okay. That's nice. Thank you, Abyssal Depths. You have Servant as well. Recurso relay. Oop. Shit. Es el projectile damage. A recovery from flasks. That hace on hit. Stored. Oh, I have not checked those. El mapa se radius to ground, increased melee damage. Stun threshold, damage with guard cries. Magnitude on shock. Notable passive skill duration of damage elements, poison, charm effect. Small passive skills in radius also grant 2% projectile damage. The radius is small. Damage with XP. Hey! Can I put you exalted? Yes, I can. To inflict ailments. Okay. I can use this one. Maybe... the question is where. Let me see. Okay, this does all affect. So I have blinding damage, damage with spears. This one is also affected. Not this one, sadly. And this one has literally nothing around. The question is, what's better for me? Twister. I'm at full HP. Yeah. This one is slightly better. So, okay, I take it. I bought it for 3 exalted and I buy it for 5. And I sell it for 5. Okay, I take it. Okay, how much is this omen? $1.5. Okay, it's expensive. I prefer to have the exalted and convert it into divines. I know it's beginning of season. Ah no, wait, it's going down now. I'm going to keep the exalted for now. When I see it's a good moment to change, I change. But for now, as I can see, it's going down. I'm going to do the following. I have exalted. Let's put 77. If I get it by that, perfect. If not, don't care. And those diamonds are going to be sold. I'm going to be stored for, sorry. Bro has left me a tornado there. Rarity of items, magic monsters. I want more magic monsters. Ah, I need to buy a map. Kai bitch, sell me maps. Give me maps. I'm here for mopping. No one going to stop me. Why is people securing this item and not doing anything? Whatever. This fucking low Gramplu fantasy rolling music. I need that DLC. Why we are not at June 6 already? No, June, no. July, if I recall correctly. Boom. Die, everyone. Die. Suffer. Suffer a lot. Ouch. Nope. Believing Furnace. Oh yeah, that's this guy. Okay. A pool of molten gold. Abyssal coffer. Thank you. Can I step there? Yep, but I start to burn. Better not touch that. Okay, this is a Roof Lord. You are waiting for me, menacingly. Now I noticed that I am also poisoning. Now. Magic backside. Perfect. That's the good stuff I want. I want more magic monsters, that stuff. This is going to give me loot. Näin. Katsormi. Southers, careful here. Desert, glacial. I think I'm missing storm runes. Eventually I'll get perfect storm runes and that stuff. One day, I guess. Speed! I'm gonna clip the small ones. I move away from there. Oh, I always deal critical hits. That's going to be nuts. Oh, exalted. This is still one abyss here. I also want to play it carefully, I'm about to level up. Oh, the abyss is here, perfect. Okay, those monsters have a bit of efficiency, so let's be careful. Okay, it's closer. Pretty fast actually, I think it did not spawn any rare. That's quite strange. And okay, I cleaned the entire content, so let's kill the boss. Activate all checkpoints. Only one? Another pointy. Magic pack size. Probably it will have be better to get more magic, like more packs itself, but it's fine, I get that. It takes them up. Let's not complicate everything. Nope. If he had something like projectile skills, I would probably. No. Le regalo. Okay. What do I need for this map? Tier 5. Ah, that's easy. Who is constantly locking this? No, this is not locked, this is that. Okay, I'm going to lower the price then. What do you mean I have been dreaming before? I never dream, I only live in reality. Dream is for losers. When I go to sleep, I have no dreams. Everything is black until I open my eyes again. Maybe. Okay. I am not going to say no to a good divine. I'm not going to say no. Probably I need 10 more and I can make the next build. But I don't know at all how much my friend will want me to have. Oh, hi Nefersto! How is your day going? Hope you're having a good day. The game nearly trolled my trial of Sekemas on the final boss, but luckily swapping servers fixed the issue and I could complete it. Overall, the day is going pretty fine. I'm getting decent drops. I just got a divine, which is nice. I uninstalled it. Oh. Yeah, for as I understand, to be honest. I did the mobalytics for you, but after doing it, my friend came to me and say, "Hey, come, we are going to upgrade your build." And now I have as twice as damage as I had before, as I had yesterday, and I was like, "Yep." This game is really hard to follow it at the beginning of the season because it's changing so much. It's fucking scary. Lovely ring. Oh, I also leveled up. I can get gem here, for example. Okay, question. Where is going to give me more damage? There? Or here? Here. I also understand because I think. Wait. Okay, I did not die. Lucky. I think you say like you spent like a lot of divines and you were not able to complete tier 9 maps. To be honest, don't feel bad for it. It's something that happens to a lot of people. Like, despite what you are saying, I have a friend who is lending me a hand a lot of times. We play together. To be honest, without him, I would probably still reaching maps or suffering through the low tier maps. He's also teaching me, that's true. And I have ended up learning a lot of stuff by my own. But it's not the same thing that going, for example, by your own or depending on what others do and see. Perfect orb. Hey, careful here. Banner. Holy shit, the Phantom is doing the work for me, to be honest. Because I just like when suddenly there's like, oh, okay, there is a lot of monster, and suddenly I see something falling from the sky, and it's like, ah, yeah, the Phantom uses another meteorite and destroy everything. Like Uji, he just did it right now. Holy shit, disgust. Okay, I already did a beast. Let's kill the dual boss.
La lune se fond dans l'eau, ton cœur se trouve dans l'obscurité, décidé vers l'éternité.
Bro, but I've already spent 10 divines and I can't even advance my ascension. I want to ask you something. When you are making your builds, or you are copying what you see on the streamers, or well, I don't know. I am just saying, okay. I don't know your building process. Do you check, for example, path of building, or something that gives you some information about the build? Okay, wait. Not this one right now. Something relaxing. Okay, as I wanted to say, when you are doing the build, do you check the numbers on path of building or anything? Because when I am making the build with my friend, we always have something like path of building or something that to check the numbers. And we see, okay, this is going to do a lot of damage, or my effective HP is quite high, it's going to let me a tank. Because probably it's a case of I am making the build, but I do not check if the numbers match what I am expending. The base relic. Identify. Let's see what I get. Nope. But eh? Wait. They have solid resistance. Maybe this is good for a magician? I don't know. I don't think anyone is going magician this season. Let's remove this. I don't think it's going to. Okay, let's remove the rarity as well. Fire resistance, lightning resistance, maximum life. Yeah, but that one has life. Level of all skills. I mean, I just watch the YouTube videos and follow them. Yeah, I mean, this is the same thing that happens to a friend of mine, okay? He was telling me, I just watched this YouTuber making the build, and he was ready to spend a lot of divines on making a build, and I said, wait a second. Just focus for now what the content is doing, the guy. And the guy on the video was struggling to complete tier 15 maps with 15 divines build. And I was like, I have a build of exalted and I'm cleaning them. I made him the same build I was using on the first season. And he was seeing they are cleaning the maps as well. So let me show you, for example, what I am meaning. Probably needs to update, okay? But path of building, for example. This is the tool my friend and I use to check the builds. You have here all the numbers, for example. Import build. Do I still have it? I have this build here. Let me see how it was. Average hit. No, this is something he was trying. Or is this saying we use it? No, this is the previous. Okay, this is the build we used it for the previous season. Probably the numbers are way different because probably path of building as updated. I don't think so. But look, for example, my effective HP pool. Physical is a bit low, but look the elementals. This is 30k effective HP that I need to be hit in order to die. Mana cost per second. Total mana 11,000. This is a perfect items build. I remember I had like 7k mana, and my friend told me no, it's totally fine. That's what he was expecting me to have. And you can see, for example, skills. Spark. This is the average spark damage hit, and it was going to be higher if you use buffs and other stuff. So with this you can get an idea of if your build is going to be bad, is going to be good. The items you can use, everything is here. This is the tools people use to make their builds. And when my friend is making the builds, he has already told me he is hours in this tool, saying different combinations, what can be better, and at the end of the day he has learned so much the tree that most of the times he knows what to do. Or a way to upgrade the build. I'm returning to point 2. So when we are doing the upgrades or that stuff, it's because he has tested first on path building. This is a white ring. I want to save it here. Maybe I try something with it. And I don't want to use that shield. And those gloves. Whatever. 5 exalted, maybe. I don't need to put anything on there. Again, I was waiting to see if it sells. I have 11 divines already, okay. I'm not going to use the urban movement. No, but look, I am coming from Diablo 4. Even if your build isn't the best, you'll still be able to complete the game's normal content. I think it's a bit too much to have an external tool just to play the game's normal content. I don't know if you get what I mean. Okay, from a perspective, from a very casual perspective, yes, I totally understand. Like, this is for example when you are playing Elden Ring or Dark Souls. If you need a guide to complete an NPC's questline, it's an NPC which is badly designed. And I totally agree with you on that. So if you're telling me you need a guide, or you need to check builds, you need to check other tools to complete only the normal content, you are totally right there. And it's a bit too much that you need something like path of building, mostly when you have this stupid tree which is insanely big and you cannot learn unless you study fucking engineering. I totally agree on you, with you on there. And this is what I said just a moment ago. If it was not because of my friend, I would have not completed this game. I would have uninstalled it time ago. I will be playing Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, for example, right now, or maybe Warframe. So I think it's a game excessively hard to make stuff. And you need to be constantly looking for information, saying what people do. And to be honest, most of the times, the fun of the game is making your own way to that stuff. But if it's for his story and that stuff, you are already struggling so hard with making the build, there is something really wrong with the game. I enjoy difficulty, I enjoy that stuff. I have done my own challenge. But this is, for example, the reason I don't do a speedrun or excessively convoluted challenge. Because some people think completing a very frustrating task is being skilled. And that's wrong. Completing a very frustrating task is more a matter of patience, and it's good to have some patience in this world. But if you do something and you feel really bad because it's over, more than I completed it, I feel good with myself, you did the wrong challenge. So I understand you, Nefesto, with what you mean. It's very frustrating. And to be honest, we game because life is frustrating enough. No reason to add more frustration on top of that. So, and you say, okay, you install the game and you want to play something more relaxing, like Diablo. What was the other game called? We released that second season of Path of Exile with all the big streamers went because they spied the game. I don't remember at all. What was it called? Echo something? No. No, I will need to check it. I don't remember the name. It was another Diablo, another Last Epoch. Exactly. Thank you, Last Epoch. I remember when in the second season everything was stupidly unbalanced, and the only way to do something on the second league, it was using a spear and going landing a spear. It was the only viable build. Unless you spend 1,000 divines. Every big streamer went on Last Epoch, used spied on Path of Exile, and I was like, okay, see you in a couple of months. And that's what they all did. But for example, Last Epoch seems, for example, like a more relaxing game, easier. And if you want that kind of game, it's totally fine. Yes, exactly. I love Last Epoch. It was my first RPG. Yes, exactly. And that's the good thing of Last Epoch. It's easier to play. It's more accessible. Go ahead if you want to play that. Nothing wrong. The fact that it's easier to make something doesn't remove value if you did it by yourself. Like, okay, this is the what I really think as, if you tell me you defeat in Elden Ring, for example, you defeated Malenia, hitless, I will say, okay, that's great, that's great. But if another person comes to me and tell me, I defeated Malenia normally, because it's very hard for me fighting normally and I still defeated her, I am still going to tell you congratulations, because it's not how hard the task is as itself. It depends on how hard the task is for that person. If you tell me that you have barely played video games and you defeat Malenia, I am going to applaud to you because you did a task, you did a challenge. It was a challenge for you and you completed it. If another person comes to me and say, yeah, I defeated Malenia at level 1 with low HP, hitless, without upgrading my weapons and that stuff, I am going to first say, okay, but why? Okay, you wanted a really tedious task or you wanted a challenge? There is a moment I start thinking, okay, if you want that kind of content and you want to complete it, that's nice, congratulations as well. But another part of me is going to think, yeah, but why? Do you really need to prove yourself that much? If you want to do it, go ahead, okay? I am just talking here, I'm just jumping. Everyone is free to do what they want in their life, as long as they remain healthy. That's what I am trying to say. So at the end of the day, That's it. It's your fun what matters. Right now I'm having a lot of fun playing Path of Exile. Will I play it if it was not without my friends? I will probably not. Again, I will probably be on Warframe having fun. But I have my builds, I have a friend I can play and spend time with, we have fun playing together. At the end of the day, for example, that's what matters. There is literally no reason to spend time on something you don't enjoy. Wait, what is this? Okay. Recursos separator. Okay. Fucking stupid ice ground. Wait, what did they hit me with? Oh, okay, okay, there. Okay. I did not notice the lasers. I mean, I played it pretty bad, not gonna lie. Oh, thank you. Ah, the precursor beacon. Yeah, I think if I find an easy to follow build and at least lets me do the quest and level up, I can give it a try again. By the way, I forgot to mention it earlier. I did the mobalytics for you. But I think it's better if when I have an stable build or things stabilize a bit, maybe you can play the game again if you want to do the story and that stuff. For now, I am going to do the following. I give you the link of the mobalytics I did for you yesterday, and you decide. If you want, you can enter my Discord, you ask me whatever, I will be glad to answer you. And the final decision is yours. Where is my... Let me see my builds. Yeah, this one. Share, copy link. That's the build I did on mobalytics. Take a look at it, but the most important thing is do not try to copy a build without understanding it. Give it a thought and say, okay, why are you using this equipment? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing another thing and whatever? The most important thing is that you understand what you are building. That's, in my opinion, the most important thing. For now, I understand, with considering how you said it and that you installed it, you are probably a bit burned. Rest for example today. Do not bother much on Path of Exile. Relax, play another game you have fun, especially have fun, smile, whatever. Focus on that for now. And if you feel comfortable and say, okay, I still want to try my best on the game, you can always try again. To be honest, I also I understand when people come and say, yeah, I am not very comfortable on asking to other people because as people fucking sucks most of the times. I fucking understand that. I remember still another game where you will ask something and people... Oh, thank you for the follow, bro. As I was saying, you will try to ask something and people will go like, oh, this another person is breaking his account, haha. And it's like, bro, that person is asking for help. He's trying to not fuck it up. But sadly, people is like that. Oh, what? You subscribe it with... Oh my god, bro, thank you so much. You are really kind. You are more than welcome here, always. It's... Ah, yes. It did currency exchange. So if you need anything, feel free to talk to me, okay? I can try to do my best. Okay, what? Tier 1, tier... Okay. Let's check the stats of this one. Maybe if, the light radius, I don't think so. The tribute requirements. It has a lot of mana. And Enervating Nova, what does that thing do? Thanks to you, mate. I enjoyed the chit chat. Always feel free to come here anytime. Well, when I am streaming, I like to jump, to be honest. And I understand that it's something I have noticed about streaming is very likely like working on customer service. There is people that is coming here. They are going to be angry, and you are going to need to deal with them. There is people that is coming here, which are really with their problems, and they need to something to talk about. You know, because talking to someone helps you a lot on organizing your ideas. There is people to come here and they just go to make fun of you, no matter how good you do or whatever. So at the end of the day, it depends on what you want to, the message you want to give to people. I just want to be here to create a place where people can chat, can have fun. Because I have seen other people doing that, and I said, you know what? I also want to... I wanted to make a space where people can just be themselves. Yesterday you were on my recommended list, but today you are not. I don't know why. Twitch recommended thing is something I really like. Because sometimes it recommends you YouTubers, no, streamers you will never follow or you don't care about. Or they play something totally different just because you watched another person 5 seconds. One day I accidentally clicked on a sports stream because it was on the top page, and the next day it was all the feedback sport things, and I was like, please don't do that to me. Don't be like YouTube's algorithm, please. What's the price of this? Oops, I am pressing minus. 3 annulments. Okay, let's go. Wait. This is something you have to be careful. First, I have exalted. I have annulment. 36. Okay. So I will say... This 36, 37 exalted is... Okay. I'm actually going to take this price for mine, because I am not going to use it. Let's see the price of the item, but on divines or exalteds. Exalteds first. 105. Yeah, people is not idiot. And divine orbs. There is a lot on 2 divines, and 2 divines are going to be 140 exalted. Let's see if it works. 2 divine orbs instead of 3 annulments. If it sells, it sells. If not, I can always sell it later, or I can swap the price. Luckily that shop works offline. Oh yes, I went a bit off topic. So anyways, as I was saying, what I want to do is create a healthy environment. People can come here and say, yeah, I fucked up a lot here. There is always the chance that I say, okay, sorry bro, but that's on you, because you did not check this on that. Or for example, what happened to me before, I died because I accidentally went to melee. That's on me. I went too close to the enemy. That's on me. And there are moments that I'm going to say, yeah, it's fine, because it's a common mistake a lot of people have commit. Let's learn the lesson together. Or I explain to you why is that a bad decision, or why is that bad, or it's good. But I want to make people understand why. We are living in a world that companies are trying to put AI so hard on us. Like, why are you going to think? AI can do it for you. No, I want to use my fucking brain. I have a brain. I can think with it. I am going to use it. And if my friend is explaining a build to me, we always go around why that build works. So if I understand the build, I can play it better. And playing the build is really important. Knowing why something works is really important. Another example, I am watching, there is a Spanish streamer, which is called Jujalag. He has returned to play League of Legends. I like to watch him a lot because I feel very chill when listening to him. It's really nice to watch him. And the problem he has, he doesn't bother on reading items, understanding how the game is going, to the point that you can perfectly see him stacking armor, physical armor, against a full magic team. And of course later he dies like crazy. Or he eats a lot of damage. Of course, because he has built-in armor, not magic resist, for example. Understanding things is even more important than having the most strongest build possible. Yesterday we did adjustments to this build. We improved the damage a lot, mostly because we understand how it works and we knew what to add. So right now I have approximately, this build cost me approximately 30 exalted. It has gone up 10 exalted, but I ended up reaching on my twister 30,000 damage. Look, 30,000. I think I can reach 40,000 if I put banner. 35. I think for a second I saw. Look, like that. I have reached 45 for a second. By the way, 1 second, is true. That MOBA is a bit outdated. Because, for example, I swapped the... how to say? I swapped the helmet for this one. What the fuck? How do you cap res? This is tricky, okay? The equipment, everything uses mostly resistance, okay? Except this one because it uses dexterity. But I have tattooed runes, which also give me lightning resistance. And this armor also gives 40 of all resistance. So I will say my resistance come from my chest, my rings, the gloves do not give, this does not give, I think this does not give either, but this gives me, the tattoo runes give me a lot of resistance. That's how I am capping my resistance. At the end is also adapting your build to what ascendancy you have. For example, I think you used Deadeye. Probably Deadeye has a lot of projectile speed, or you have ways more base damage for your twisted than what I have. So instead of going in the tree for a lot of damage or projectile speed, you can go for a little bit more of resistance or critical. Yes, it does. Yeah, exactly. So you also need to know how are you going to adapt the build for what you need. For example, I use a unique, okay, but maybe you can use a helmet that gives you slightly more resistance. You will have more twisted damage than me, but you don't have other things. So that's also the case of what ascendancy do you have and how do you adapt the build to that ascendancy. My knowledge on the game is just enough to understand what my friend gives me. Also, hi friend here, well, have a good day, good morning. So if I need to make a build, oof, I don't know how good I will do, to be honest. I will probably suck a lot on making a build. I'm also recording all this because probably my friend will want to see that later, to see how the build goes and that. I will show him the moment that I reach 55,000 with Twister, which is fucking crazy. For the money the currency I put on this. But for the Adai, what unique glove she could use? Probably something that gives you, for example, some resistance or added damage will work wonders. But I don't know exactly the price of that. It will also need to be like study the price of the items and that. Pretty complicated. Because there is a lot of things that come in making a build. It's true that, for example, Spirit will not be a problem because you can always use this Spectre, which is pretty cheap. Let me check one thing. If I recall correctly, you will start here with Amazon, no, with the Eye. So yeah, you have projectile damage, projectile speed, projectile damage, pierce an enemy, projectile damage. Yeah, you have an insane amount of projectile damage here, so your Twister will have a lot of damage. Maybe this is crazy, but if you are ranged, okay, as long as you are playing a maximum range and that, you can always have slightly less resistance. It's fine, for example, if you reach 40 of everything. As long as you don't get hit so hard. I mean, you have the enemies that, how would you say, that they have the close debuff. So it will be how you approach them as well. Okay, I need to focus here for a second because this is fucked. How is it possible that the boss is already dead and not the abyss? Holy shit. Caceres. There's still one enemy, I don't know where. Oh, it's already dead. I think it's already dead. See, Frehir? This is what my friend helped me to cook. I just told you that guy is fucking insane. Like, what can I expect? I know him from a few years ago when I was playing League of Legends. Escape boots, that's tier 4. Maybe it has a good modifier. There is nothing else, there is no abyss. Is a critical damage, leech. Oh, okay. I am going to save this one to craft, for crafting. Those boots are probably an insanely good base for crafting. Let's see. It has to be magic. One regal. No, I accidentally cleared the filters. Now, again, magic. Only 2 exalted. And it's tier 1. But I liked it. I like it. I am going to save it. Because deflection can be really good to be tanky. Okay. This stone goes here, if I recall correctly. Ah, yes, I forgot to check this stuff. Oh, can you please check the price? Thank you. Light radius, we are not going to use it. Probably I am not going to use this. Probably the mana is going to contaminate the result. Let's remove this then, not the Nova. I have more spell damage, maximum mana, cast speed. I think I have a little less of cast speed, and that one gives intelligence. This one. I am going to put it for 10 exalted. I don't know at all, to be honest. And it's fine, like... Maybe it sells. Irradiated precursor tablets might now be found. This is the modifier on tablets. Precursor tablet reveal radius. 42 way drop stones. Can drop from powerful mad bosses. Variety of items. In grass areas to be sacred spirits. Backside in grass areas. The strong bosses cannot be basic strong bosses. Rarity of items. Yeah, I am going for this way, I am going for this part. Or maybe the middle, what does it have? So many circles, essences. Rarity of white stones. Oh, okay. Oof. I think I'm going for this middle part. To areas with powerful map bosses. A strong boss, a shrine, as many spirit. I would take the shrine, to be honest, because it's a buff. Yeah, I am going to get the middle. Actually, I could start perfectly from here. Now I think about it. It has as many spirits. I think the fastest way is this one. Okay. Sense of the beast, perfect sense of sorcery. Okay, be careful with this one. It has a lot of modifiers. Banner? I am starting to think that I need to increase the filter. So it hides a bit more of the items, because if there are a lot of items, it's going to give me more lag. And I don't want the lag. Offer. Thank you. No! Ah, I got stunned. I also threw the tornadoes in bad side. That's on me. I moved bad there. I should have continued going a bit back and later continue attacking but from very far away. I knew there was something wrong there. Two days for holiday. Oh, that's really nice. What are you going to do on your holidays, Freyr? Why are you farming tier 11? Tier 11, it has the maximum reward on on the mechanic rewards like breaches, abyss, and that stuff. Making higher tier maps is not going to increase that rewards. So that's why I am for now on tier 11. It's easier for me to complete the map. I go faster. And the most important thing now is that I clean the maps faster. So I can get the points earlier. Make us build stronger. And when I have a stronger build, I will jump into tier 15 if I need it. Okay, I saw a stone with 1,000 runes on it. So, yeah, that's why I am sticking on tier 11 and not bothering on going up. It's true that I will get faster level, but I can just get it by not dying stupidly like I did before. And as you can see, for example, a greater jeweler, a greater orbs, I am getting already a lot of currency. And solid currency. In previous season, I tried also going on tier 11 and I still found perfect exalted and casual perfect chaos. Tier 15 are also for when you need to complete a map that specifies if you need the enemies at that specific tier. No, for example, this one is tier minimum, based on tier 14. So when I come to this map, I will need a tier 14, yes or yes. For this one, tier 6, yes or yes. For example, for this as well. Where it is? 25% chance for abyssal depths in level 78 plus areas to contain a boss. 25% for an Ulaman pit near the Maptos to have an incubator queen. So in the future, when I have a stronger build that I can survive better, not killing, survive better tier 15, I will start doing it because I want this buff or I want the other match mechanics. What about tiers 16 and 17? Right now, the build I have is not going to be... It can complete tier 16, but very, very hardly. And if I am going to do a map 16, a tier 16 map, I want to be fully buffed. I want it to have strong boxes. I want that map to be as juicy as possible because it's going to give me more stuff. Now, what I am thinking is, which one of the fluxes is more expensive? So that I am going to leave for a second. I'm going to check that right now. Because it's not only doing the tier of the map, it's also if you can boost it enough to actually get the strong rewards. Okay, I have blasting, chilling, and cracking. Chilling? Chilling is better? Oops. And cracking. Okay, chilling. But it's only for exalted, so it's not that much. Yeah, I am going to get we say the chilling. So I am going to move away from that because the monsters are going to be very buffed. Okay, I don't want them to touch me. Okay, I lost half of my HP and I don't even know how. Boots tier 2. This is some good support help. Okay. There is also a beacon here. But yeah, I'm just gonna find the beacon and go to kill the boss. This one can be good. Okay, he got fully healed because of the spirit. Yep. This is error. Ah yes, this one. This is easy. Hey! I don't want to eat that. Dead? Done. They have at least 3 modifiers, which is going to be good for extra rewards. The beacon is there. Oh, temple tablet, okay. I'm curious about these boots. Maximum life. No. If he got movement speed, maybe. Low tier resistance, this is not. Nah. I'm going to sell that. Sell this right now. Oh, it went down to Fushki. I'm going to save it for myself then. Who knows, maybe I can give it some use. The senses, now I think about it. I got perfect sense of seeking. Maybe can I get something from this? Nope. Essence are really cheap because everyone is farming them after all. I think this one is more used for crafting. Yeah, but it's not that expensive. If I could filter by price, I will do it. I need to check to see if I can get another way of checking stuff. Killing hits with this weapon. Maybe, who knows? The rarity. Danish right. For now, as long as they are Abyss tablets. Oh, an Eternal Abyss, perfect. And I'm going to save this with the other tablets. Oh, oops. Okay, let's go. Let's continue cleaning maps. That's a rare. Dead. What did that one die? Here. By the way, Frehir, what do you mean you are going to spend the holidays of sleeping more? How do you dare to try to sleep? How have you not learned to do the photosynthesis yet? You're starting to disappoint me. Nah, never mind, don't worry. Actually, I consider you will say that. It's actually a very good way to spend the vacations. Resting is very important, you know? You know that there is actually two ways to rest? Of resting? Like, two ways of, for example, having fun. The passive fun and the active fun. No joking. For example, something active, what I am doing right now, I am playing Path of Exile. I am playing a video game. Something more passive, reading a book, watching a series, watching something, a video, your favorite, a series or something. Both of them are useful and important because they help you differently. It's nice to for example, get into tasks and, I don't know, playing a video game, resolving puzzles or fighting enemies, because having passive fun, it helps you to, for example, release stress and getting a better mood along the day, for example. But the passive fun also helps your brain to rest. Making your brain rest is also really important because it cannot always, well, the brain is going to try to always have something to do, but decreasing the amount of energy it spends allows him to also rest a bit. For example, when you are sleeping, your brain uses that moment to clean itself with some kind of acid substance. I don't remember exactly the thing the brain uses to clean itself, but it does it. So relaxing is also really important for mental stress. For mental health. This is something I agree a lot, because in a lot of fields I have been working, or when I worked in programming, people barely rested. They were always trying to do something, but not resting or anything or watching anything. No, always something active. Like, you are not doing something in your free time, you are wasting your time. And I was like, what's wrong with expending time to yourself? Like, you need to give time to yourself. Of course, it's important to also work, do maybe a bit of social life. That's also a bit important, of course. But also putting time to yourself, resting, keeping care of yourself is also really important. So for that stuff, always, for example, watch a series, play something, relax. That stuff is also really important. Oh, you are still alive. You know I am going to give you eternal relax by dying. That's a really good way to do it. Dead? Oh, I can continue this way, because there is an abyss. And I say all of this because, for example, this is something I have seen a lot of people struggle with. They get tilted really easily. When I was playing Frontier Zeta, a person came to me asking me how many tries did you need to kill, he asked me Musou Thinogre, probably. And I directly answered him. I needed around 20-30 tries to kill it. And the problem of this person is that he got really close on killing the monster. It's a very hard monster. Musous are the hardest monster made for Monster Hunter. And he told me that he's died pretty close, like 2-3 times. he died at less than 20% of the monster HP. And after that, all tries went way worse. It was really hard for him to survive or deal any damage. He was committing a lot of mistakes. And that's the problem. Like, okay, you die when it was pretty close. You are now tilted. You are not thinking correctly. So the best thing I can recommend you is turn off the game. Do not play much. Or if you are going to play something which is relaxing. And give it another try later or tomorrow if possible. Mostly because releasing that mental stress helps you a lot. Another example. When I was practicing for Musou during Mudira, the hardest Musou of that, in my opinion, the hardest monster of that frontier setup, which is a fucking bestiality of monster, I defeated him. If I recall correctly, on my first try, on the day after not playing the game. Like, I went with my family to an excursion, we spent all the day outside, and the day after that, the first try, boom, dead. My head was clean, I was able to take really solid decisions, I could deal with the mental stress that fight puts over you, and boom, defeated in the first try of that day. I was unexpected because it's really at the limit kill. 14 seconds before the time expired. But a kill is a kill. And especially a first kill. That's why I also try to encourage people to do not overwork so hard. If you need to, well, there are moments that you are going to be very busy. You are going to need to do a lot of stuff. Understandable, it's happening to me too. But always try to get some time to focus on yourself and rest for a bit. So if you tell me, friend, here, yeah, I am going to wake up later, you know what? Fuck it. Fucking doing it. Sleeping more is also really important. Resting more is important. Again, the brain uses that moment to rest and clean itself, and that's going to be more healthy for you. Exactly, fats. Okay, give me 1 second. I am going to get some water. It's summer and I have no water here. That's a crime. 1 second. Okay, I am back. So, as I was saying, look, I just remembered another example. Omega Planetes from Monster Hunter Wilds. When I fought it with another person, he was really nervous. Because all the mental stress of the fight was affecting him. And this is the problem with Omega Planetes in Monster Hunter Wilds. It's a hard monster, but because it's a total different thing compared to the rest of the game. Omega is moving, is throwing missiles, is throwing you a rocket punch, literally like that, a rocket punch. I found that the funniest moment of the entire game. He's throwing you laser mustard grenades that leave a burning area that does a lot of damage. They are also moving more, trying to burn you with different AoE attacks. So there is a moment that you are really stressed and you're thinking, okay, what do I do? Where do I move? How do I dodge this? But the thing is, if you take advantage of the mechanics of the fight, you make the boss way easier and more manageable. You can put shields to protect yourself. You can redirect the mustard bombs so they don't know to bother you. You can put it on the corner of the fight so you can forget about it. But if you put that stuff in the middle, you create your own mental stress. Is when Omega is going to get you. You are going to take the wrong decision, and is also a boss designed to punish bad decisions. What I did with that fight is, okay, it's fine. I am going to be totally calm. Let's see how the fight goes, and I take decisions as it goes. When I died only maybe a couple of times because stupid mistakes, as I said, is going to punish them. The other person died 10 times. Well, I am a lot. Whatever person that watches this and say, okay, but you come from tier Zeta. Well, that's true. I have a different mentality thanks to that monsters. But as I am also telling you the example and the story. So what decisions I had there, for example, calmly recovering my full HP, making sure I can attack when the boss is not going to hit me, do not get close recklessly, that kind of stuff, but especially always healing myself to maximum HP. That's the best decision you can take in Monster Hunter, and nearly no one does that. And that's how I avoid to die in most of the times against the boss, the most of the harder monsters. Just keep yourself full healed and play carefully. Anyways, the monster is going to fail most of the times half of its combo, so there is a lot of opportunities to heal. And also doing the mechanics correctly. That helped a lot with, for example, not dying at Omega. I saw him focusing me to drop the mustard bomb. Okay, I am going to stick to a wall real fast. And that way I can forget about the mustard bomb, because it's going to be on a wall. And later we can move Omega to the other side of the room perfectly. And that's it. That's a way of dealing with a mechanic that is not going to bother you. For example, here in Path of Exile, it depends on the boss. I know, for example, when the monsters are spawning from the abyss, there is a moment on their animation that you can still hit them. That's what I am abusing to kill them. When they land, or even before that, just the moment the game generates them, you can already hit them and kill them. So, I always wait a bit until a few monsters have spawned. I drop the tornadoes with Barrage. They explode with the Herald of Ash, and they get hit also by Herald of Thunder. And they die. All of them. Even if it's a rare, it's going to get so many hits that it's probably going to die or lose half of its HP. If not, the only thing you need to do is the other half, and you're good to go. You're good to go. Okay, I actually surprised that they did not die. I am missing an abyss, but where? Ah, there. At the beginning. I did not see it. Okay, I killed those. I am going to put my banner here. I drop Barrage here. Okay, they are pounding from there. I already used a barrage. I drop more tornadoes. Careful with that. They are already dead. Boom, clean it. Both of them. They were those both. They are cleaned. It's true that my build has also really good cleans, but it's a tactic you can use perfectly. The map is clean. Let's kill the boss. Oh, okay. His animation, you cannot hit him. Ouch. That's my bad. That's on me. That hit was on me. I should have died here. But I did not. That was a stupid hit. But I was not able to see the boss because of the tornadoes. Increase the chance of a certain content type. I am going to go for Essence for now. So in the future I have more than enough to craft whatever I want. Tier 5 revision. No. One day, if I see myself with nothing to stream, or maybe a bit before Stellar Blade 2, I'll return for a bit to Stellar Blade because I'm in the mode of fighting again a few bosses. It's such a wonderful game. I'm not gonna lie, Eevee's hot as fuck. Stupid shift up. They make the most beautiful woman, so... But outside of that, the Stellar Blade is worth by itself. Boom, boom. Oh, this is a good tablet. I mean, I wonder how I am going to fight the Arbiter of Ash now, because if I don't... I wonder if the citadels are here in this fortress. Well, for now I am just going to make my way through. What do you think on the guilds in this game? Do you know how they work? I am going to be honest with you. I play with my friends, but my friends' stuff is mostly to keep my regex here and find the things in the shop. So, I do not have a guild and I have not joined one. I mean, it's true that you can have a side stash, you can maybe find something useful there that they think is not good. So, with the mentality I have sometimes with the guilds, you know, listen, my take on guilds is they are fun if they are a small guild. But when I played Lost Ark, I also played Lost Ark time ago, entering a guild was an odyssey all the time. I will need... some guilds asked me to always enter voice chat for anything. Other guilds asked me to play specific hours. I mean, a casual guild, they asked me to have specific requirements. So I am like... at the end of the day, I was like, yeah, you know, I am just going to enter a random guild, X6 there, and just get the extra materials. When I looked for guilds on Warframe, the same thing. Please, we need you to have a specific hours on voice chat so you can get a better rank inside the guild. I am like, I am here to play, to just see movement on the chat. I really don't want to enter... Oops, I'm getting distracted, 1 second. I am not in the mode of entering voice chat with fucking strangers. This is after all internet. I am not in the mode of doing that. So I stayed for a while, did some trades. I ended up leaving. Just because of that, I'm not gonna lie. Because I disliked that part of forced voice chat. To remain on the guild. So I know Path of Exile has guilds, but I have ignored them totally. They can be good, for example, to play like a small group. Like, okay, maybe for my group of friends, we make a guild, but one person has already won, another person doesn't want to enter a guild, and another friend I have is going to enter the guild, see if they have valuable stuff, take it, leave the guild, and sell it. So yeah, the objective of the guild is whatever you want to give it at the end. If I enter a guild in this game, I don't know, maybe I will need to be forced to play with people, and for as I enjoy playing... I really dislike them because most guilds are VTS. It's literally 20 to 30 people with a pro who manage them and help this build, and they all farm to sell what they have and make money in real life. Yeah, I understand, because you are not... This is the problem. Okay, this is the same problem NFT games have. When if you play an NFT game, you are not playing the game for the fun of the game. You are playing it for the investment you are putting it, for the retrievement you are going to get. So if you enter a guild like that, you stop playing the game for the sake of, I want to see what happens, I want to play this because I like it, or I want to try this build. No. It's going to be the pro telling you, okay, you are going to use this build, you are going to farm this way, and I am going to supervise you. Bro, I already have a supervisor in my job. Luckily, they are good person, they are lovable. Thank God. I have managers I don't mind having around. But I don't want a manager in my video game. I am playing here because I want to have fun and chat with people. Not micromanage me my stuff to be as optimized as possible because of fucking money. And the problem is, if it was your money, okay, it's your problem. But it's not going to be only your money. It's going to be everyone's money. That's going to be a toxic environment. Definitely, I don't really like that stuff either. I understand why you say you don't like them, and to be honest, you do well. I mean, if you want to make money playing video games, fine, that's a you thing. But personally, I like playing my video games for fun. Wait, what happened to that guy? Is not dying. Is he frozen? Okay, he was really resistant. 6-man party are too OP in this game in terms of drop. Yes, that's totally true. In a party of 6, there are way more monsters, you have a lot more rarity. In a map, for example, if I get, for example, 5 leechers, and I am strong enough to carry the map, I will probably get 1 divine per map, minimum. Plus all the other stuff, but I am meaning a divine, a pure divine, the pure gem. Oops. Okay, not gone melee. Okay, move around him. Okay, I think he's stunned, maybe? No, he frees himself. I have to kill him now. Okay, he's dead. So yeah, in terms of drop, the best way is getting leechers, or someone that booms you, you go together, you carry more people, boom, you get a lot of drop. That's definitely one of the best ways to farm in this game. I found 2 of exceptional Verisium. Nice. Nice. But right now, I am making my progress. I am having my fun. I enjoy playing the build. When I have more currency, I'll see what we build, my friend and I, and we will see. To be honest, me and my friend, we end up playing Path of Exile for maybe a couple of weeks. Later we get bored and we go somewhere else. $7 to $20 divines a map. Okay, no, this was more broken than I expected. Than I thought. So yeah, sorry, I have not much experience outside of Temple Lich. But Temple, the previous season, it was fucking broken. It was 3000 divine, like 200 divines per run. So yeah, a map makes sense, it's like that. Like from 7 to 20 divines. But for that, you also need a strong build to not die and carry that people, because the monsters are also going to be enhanced. They are going to be way stronger. No, I want more rare monsters, variety of items, magic monsters, backside. You know, I like this more. Those are 3. I'm totally going to buy tier 11. So yeah, I will need to have a really strong build to probably to carry another 5 persons. I don't think I could be able to do it. Because probably the tier 11 map will be comparable to a tier 16, for example. It will be very hard for me to clean it. With my current build, I will need to add divines and a lot of them. I am still on, for example, on TFT Discord. I can always offer my services there as a carry and that stuff. So people just need to leech experience. And that will still give me more drop rate. It's true that I am remembering now, my friend who helped me with the build, most of the times he makes his currency by letting himself be carry, like he makes a build of rarity, finds a carry and they share what I got. And he told me that in the first season, when he also did that, he was seeing like 20 divines on the ground, like literally nothing, and dropping like crazy. So yeah, probably that's the way to go. Yeah, that, for example, when you say, what about tier 16 or 17 maps? If you are going to have a map like that, I probably want to bring more people to it. Because I am going to get insane amount of stuff from that map. Level 20 gems, maybe level 20 spirit, perfect exalted, perfect chaos. So, and you also for that, you need a complete Atlas map that can give a really strong effect to that map as well. Oof, that was a bit compromised. Oh fuck. Okay, all good. Barrage. Okay, not activated. Okay, now it's dead. Oh, there is another. Okay, there is still monster there. I'm gonna drop a banner. Take this. What the fuck is happening there? There are always monsters there. What's happening to this guy? They are stuck or something? Ah no, this one has... Okay, they are dead. But they... no? Probably they are like... bugged or something? Okay, they have realized that violence is not the way. So they are chilling there. I respect their decision. The fun thing is that there's people explaining that there are maps that drop better loot than last season's temple. The only good thing about the temple is that you didn't have to craft any kind of map, and you didn't need a specific party to clear it, but in terms of drop a good crafted map, it's much better than the temple. They just don't have the party to clear it for now. Yeah, I can understand it totally. For example, this is what I am using on the Abyss. Abyss monsters have 10% increase in effectiveness for each closet pit, up to 10%, 100%. The effectiveness is a really strong stat because it gives the monsters drop more stuff. And rare monster dropping, for example, as twice as items with a lot of rarity is fucking boosted. It has proximal. I need to be close to this guy. I don't really like... Oh, perfect, he's dead. I was not liking that. Oof. So yeah, a well-crafted map is... And also, a well-crafted map with good, well-crafted tablets, a well-crafted mechanic and that stuff, it's probably beyond insane. But beyond insane what you can get with that. So yeah, I can understand why they say, for example, that a well-crafted map is better. Because just imagine, for example, getting 1000 efficiency on the Abyss monsters, but I don't know if that applies to the other monsters on the map. Doing breaches, doing also rituals, everything. That's stupid. Okay, what do you have here? Level 19, just. Ouch. Ah, that crowd is alive. Now I understand what it was hitting me. Okay, there is there is another of 5. I think that one, to be honest. I don't know, this, whatever. That was a nice drop. Okay, first one broken. What about your friend? Is he on a guild? Most professional builders are. I don't think he is in a guild because at the end of the day we are both casuals. He enjoys a lot the process of making builds in this game. But I have never asked if he is in a guild. I know his girlfriend is on a guild, but on a casual one. Like playing for fun. So I don't think he is on one. Or maybe he's in the same guild as his girlfriend. That will make sense, to be honest. Hey, that one is resisting a lot. It had magma barrier. What's that? Undead? Hey, what's happening there? I don't like this, It doesn't... Oh, okay, perfect, it got frozen. It was not allowing me to regenerate mana. Ooh, that was cursed for a second. Yeah, I did well on making them because of the Viridium is worth. It's a lot of Viridium. And Expedition complete. Expedition 33 completed. Because you say he's really good at creating builds. If he joins a build, they'll pay him really well. This is something I will need to ask him. But I don't know, to be honest, if maybe he's already doing it and he has just not tell me anything. But what I will actually believe is that he uses me to make the builds and later sell them. We both get what we want, like I have fun with the game. Okay, wait a second, I need concentration with this one. Okay, is that maybe he uses me, and he has not denied that. Like, he likes to use me to test builds and stuff. I also have fun playing. But at the end, it's like whenever I want to leave the game, I just leave it and stop playing. And he never said anything about that. This is a really solid base. Really solid. Maybe I can sell this expensive. Maybe. Heh. Yeah, but those ones have resistances. It's 160. It's not a perfect roll, but the maximum shield is like, and it's chaos resistance. I'm going to put this to 2 divines to see if it sells. At least to level 16 plus areas. Makes sense. So I will ask him, to be honest, because he has helped me. The thing is, my friend has helped me an insane amount of times when I was playing. Like, when I was playing League of Legends, I also streamed League of Legends. He found me, he helped me to fix my OBS. He helped me later learn the game a lot. That's how we met. So in exchange, I also don't mind to help him, like, testing builds, doing stuff with him. This one is faster. As I was saying, we kind of help each other. So he makes the build, we check stuff. He has also teaching me the process he follows to make the builds. Because he first takes a look at what people is doing. Because some people do things right, others things right. And at the end you can get both builds. Get what both builds are doing well. And make a build like, for example, this one. Something that works really well. Sometimes they don't mix, but to test that stuff, the numbers, you have path of building. Which is why I also mentioned it earlier. Okay, I am going to take my time there. See, this is tier 12. Because I want to kill the boss and I get another tier 13 map, so I prepare. But this can also drop on tier 11 perfectly. Oh wait, be careful there. There are a lot of monsters there. Okay, that one is it was alive. Perfect. Ouch. Okay, that was totally stupid on me, bro. I literally went like, okay, that's the trap. I am going to the trap. That sounds easy to do, but I feel there are few people who can do it with ease. Yeah, I mean, keep in mind the following. I always also say it. A lot of things that I do, or I have said, or I done, or I said, they are faster, they are easier said than done. It's very hard, even if you look for information, to look at the right information and take the correct decisions. That's also really important. Because you can say, okay, this person is using 10 items. But the only right item he's using is, I don't know, the gloves, for example. Or the helmet. Okay, 1 second. I want to kill that one. Ah, it's regenerating. Okay, perfect. So, it's also having a lot of knowledge on the game. In Frontier Zeta, I can make really strong builds. And exactly kind of know what I need for the monster, mostly because I have a lot of knowledge on the game, and I did challenge that also give me an insane amount of knowledge. In other games as well, I can. In Path of Exile, there is a lot of changes and a lot of stuff that is really hard to say, okay, I am going to do this and it's going to work perfectly. And most of the times, consider the following. Even the streamers, YouTubers, they may have very big mistakes on their build. They have not realized it. When I did a guide for Warframe, the 2 guides I have dropped, part of me was scared of being wrong or mistaken in a few things. And that scares you, because suddenly it's like getting a comment that says, okay, but this is wrong. It actually works like this, or like this. And you check in the game and it's right. Then what do you do, for example, with a 45 minutes long guide? When something vitally important is mistaken. Of course you need to proofread, to compare the information, to make sure you are doing the... Oops, it's frozen, okay. Okay, wait a second. Okay, now, you need to proofread and make sure that the information you are cooking is accurate and you can use it. But there is always the chance that is incorrect. There is always that chance. Or because something works differently now and not even the wiki has updated that. Or suddenly the wiki you were working with is outdated. It can happen. I have seen that happen. There are 2 wikis on Warframe. One of them is outdated. The other one works perfectly. No monster? Extra monster? No. There, perfect. It's tier 3. So, also, when I did the mobalytics yesterday, I also had a bit of that fear, because it's like, okay, I'm making the build, this is a template for him, but what if it doesn't work like that? Like, what if he does the build and it doesn't work for him? Part of me was also a bit scared, and I was still going to share you the build, because I also thought, okay, better give him something than nothing. Even if he learns a little is more than enough. But also it's like, okay, but I also did it. I am a bit the responsible person on here. Ouch. Don't do that to me. Now I use this, and it's dead. Overseas tablet. Okay, perfect. I destroy this. So right now, the build I have, I understand it. Why would I do a lot of damage, the busters I have, and maybe how can we improve it? Well, I will need to level up, and that's going to take a bit. Also, if you consider the following, I am noticing that now. I am progressing the Atlas tree. I am clearing tier 11. Okay, I can clear now tier 11. But the question is, when I complete the entire map, adding the monsters more effectiveness, which is monster gain toughness. What's toughness? Takes less damage. It's going to have more HP, they take less damage. They are going to be harder. There are going to be harder and more rare monsters. They are going to have more modifiers. It's going to be twice as hard as my current difficulty, that tier 11. If that tier 11 I cannot complete it, how can I complete a harder tier 15, for example? That's what I always think. There are a lot of things to keep track. So I understand it's very hard to make a build on this game, or you can feel very frustrated. Even in easier games that RPGs or that kind of games, people can get confused with mechanics if you don't explain them correctly. Just imagine putting a normal gamer into this game. Like, I can guarantee 40% or maybe half the people that ever plays this game sees this tree and immediately their next action is closing the game. Because they don't want something like that, or they think, you know, this is too complicated, it's not worth for me to even bother. Oh no, I don't like this. 1 second. they don't like that. And they are like, yeah, I prefer to play, I don't know, I am going to return to Final Fantasy, for example. They just need to think about a couple of effects and done. But here you need to make a synergy. You need to find a synergy for that synergy. You need to find a synergy for the synergy for the synergy, and everything is harmonically working together. And later you look at the game and it's a monstrosity of build that you see. There are 10,000 different enemies, 10,000 different effects, and normally you are scared of that. You can ask him if he has anything for the that I like in mind. I can ask him, but listen, I cannot guarantee he's going to do anything. Because when I asked him for a build for my friend, he literally told me, okay, well, I am going to do that for a random. If he has something that he wants to see or try, maybe. I can ask him, but what I am trying to say is I can make no promises. I will do because you have subscribed to me, you have been here chatting. Okay, I don't mind asking, because asking I am not going to die either. If we can come up with something, perfect. If not, if he tells me, nah, he can take your build and just using the slots on the armor for resistance, maybe you can make the build. Because this armor leaves your resistances in 10%. The belt can be a dual resistance. I mean, we have to recognize one thing. He is honest. And he's right though. The problem, and this is the problem, I don't mind helping you. I don't mind helping Frehir if he comes to the game. I don't mind helping a friend I have. She's also playing the game. I am now already at the limit. I cannot help more people. If another person comes here and say, hey, I know you helped Nefesto making a build, can you please help me too? I won't be able to. And the answer to that person is going to be, sorry, I cannot help you. And that person is going to say, okay, but you helped Nefesto, you helped another person, why are you not helping me? And the answer is, no, I cannot help you. And the answer is going to be like that all the times. Look, I cannot help you. That's how it is. There are moments that a person has to say no. It's healthy to say no. I would really love to be the teacher of everyone, but the last guidance I did has badly views, anything like that and that stuff. I am aware I cannot help everyone. That's not a bad thing to understand or realize. Is how life is. I don't mind saying, okay, you have a build, maybe we can check it together if you want. Maybe I say, okay, you are using this, but for why? You can instead use this another item. Or you can probably think, or maybe I used another thing which worked better on me. I think it's really funny that he replied, why would I help a random stranger? That's just speak. I also thought the same thing, and it's like, okay, for me, he's a friend, but for him, he's a random stranger. And that's how it is reality, and I thought, yeah, it's true. So I did the task by myself, and I told him, okay, you are not getting much more help, but we can make together a build that is going to help you up to tier 15 in maps in the previous season, because the only thing we needed to do is cap resistances. Capping resistance, getting some rarity, so later when he reaches tier 15, he has a couple of divines to make another stronger build and map comfortably in tier 15. And it was also the first season, we had no idea about how the game worked. And yeah, it's totally a big response, and it's totally like that. The guy can be a a fucking asshole sometimes, and he is. We cannot deny that. He also says it. But he is like that. And deep inside, he is himself, and that's the most important thing. It's like my brother, now I think about it. My brother does the same. He always takes the things directly. And I respect him for that. I really love my brother, and I really enjoy my time with this guy. With my friend. And he does as well. When the previous season of Poe, of this season, actually 1 week earlier, I was practicing my builds, and he was helping me to get a nice early. We were working together already on that. Okay, what is the last abyss? Okay, I'm very far away from checkpoints. I'm going to that one. There is still one abyss and I have not found it. Oh wait, don't tell me it's on the boss again. It's the only place it can be. Yes, it is. Does he stream as well? No, he does not stream. I already told him a couple of times, like, with your skills you could perfectly stream, but he doesn't like that. He doesn't... Okay, perfect, thank you so much. He doesn't like the idea of streaming. Wait! Wait, no. Oof. Okay, it's this boss from the Sekemas. Okay, I did not expect that. But I am pretty sure if my friend decided to stream, he will probably get a lot of audience as well. Oh, come on. This server as well is failing. Look like the game just crashed. Fucking boogie mess. Let's see, I think I have not lost anything, but oh my god. I just got one divine. Let's give it 1 second because the game is loading. It's trying to load. It's still trying. It's trying really hard. Close again. Can you please load, please? Well. Okay, I think... Okay, perfect. What I am scared of is that it got another server error, like connection. And I lost everything that I farmed in that map. Because it already happened that I was farming a map and suddenly the game said, I am going to crash. And I lost everything. Okay, looks like I am still in the same spot, but I need to play this carefully. Because I am now unbuffed, no effects active, I have lost most of my damage. There's still one alive. Oh, okay, nice! Okay, recursion relay. I don't have more space. Actually, yes, I have space. Oh my god, I got a lot of stuff on this map. Okay, but it's nice. I kept my stuff and the divine as well, so that's good. Oh, now the game suddenly decided to load again all these others. Ah, I got a lot of stuff. I have a lot of supportives, right? Yes. I probably need to get more because I will need to give to my friend. That they are Mia. He's not here today, sadly. Okay. 30, this is tier 11, 12, 12, I'm going to save this is tier 13. Let's see, what map is overrun now by the Abyssal? Oh, okay, that's probably where the Arbiter is. And that's a Citadel. I completed this one. No, Crimson Sword is this one. Oh, this one. Is overrun by the Abyssal. Okay. I think I probably saved this map for later, because an overrun for the Abyssal is really good. And now I can put this. I am going to buy effectiveness. Effectiveness is going to make the posters a bit more tanky, but to get more rewards as well. And I think this is all for today. I want to take the dog out, and I do need to do a couple of things before work. So Nefesto, Frehir, it's been a real great pleasure to talk with you. So Nefesto, if you need anything, you are always free to enter the Discord as well. If you want to ask me anything or whatever, I am more disponible there. Well guys, see you later. Mwah. And again, Nefesto, thank you so much for that prime. Have a good day, both of you.